Okay, let's take a quick look at circles, radius, diameter, and circumference. I'll add in area after this one. But when we're looking at the radius, what a radius is just halfway across a circle. So they're saying that that's 22. Right there, 22 centimeters. The diameter is going to be all the way across. So if the radius, which is halfway, is 22, then the diameter has to be double that. So basically, if I take 22 and times it by 2, I'll get the diameter, 44 centimeters. Okay, it's the same thing as if I'm going backwards from a diameter. They're saying that the diameter here all the way across is 45 millimeters. So if I want the radius, now instead of timesing by 2 when I had the radius, if I'm going to go backwards, so if I went like this and I times by 2, to go backwards, I'm going to have to divide by 2. So 45 divided by 2 is 22.5 millimeters. Okay. Now the circumference, what you're doing when you got the circumference is you're trying to find the distance around the outside of a circle. So in this case, here, I want to know all the way around the outside. That is what the circumference is. And what we have to do in order to find that distance all the way around is if I were to take the diameter, which in this case was 44 centimeters, if I were to take that and I try to wrap that amount all the way around the circle, what you're going to find out is you're going to take that and it's going to end up being 3.14 diameters because, again, just take a quick look. If I started here and I did one diameter, two diameters, what's going to happen is you get really close, but you wouldn't quite get there with 3 diameters. This is where pi comes in. Okay. This number you're going to have to memorize because it's going to come up over and over again. Pi is equal to 3.14. And the reason why they got 3.14 is, if you look it up, it's actually like 3.141592, and it goes on forever. But 3.14 comes from, that's how many diameters it is to get around a circle. So you take the diameter, 44, times it by 3.14, and you get 138.16, and we're talking centimeters. That's what the circumference equals. So in this case here, I take 45, and I times it by 3.14. So 45 times 3.14, and I get 141.3 centimeters. Okay. If I were to get this number, and they gave it to me, and I would need to go backwards, well, if I'm timesing by 3.14 to get that, if I'm going backwards, I'm going to divide by 3.14. So I'm going to take 59.66 on my calculator and divide it by 3.14. 59.66 divided by 3.14, and I get 19. And well, if the diameter is 19, the radius is half of that, which is 9.5. If you can't do that, just take your calculator and divide by 2. And of course, these are, make sure you remember your units. A lot of people are forgetting them. That's basically radius, diameter, and circumference. Hopefully, that will help you.